She stands 5'2½", weighs 105 pounds, and eats determination for breakfast. A tiny athlete with a giant presence, Karen Gabay is a rare combination of grace, beauty, and grit. The luminescent dancer is the prima ballerina of Ballet San Jose, and one of the key reasons why that company is held in such high regard around the globe. Watch Gabay perform for any length of time, and you soon recognize that the petite woman is no ordinary dancer. She's an exceptionally disciplined athlete that becomes a life force when she's on stage.
You always have to be thinking about how your body is physically, what you look like. We stand in front of the mirrors 8 hours a day looking at ourselves. And so sometimes, it can be difficult. You have a lot of competition. And so as long as you keep all those aspects in line and in order, you just have to find that balance. And it's great fun for me still.
In a stunning career that has seen her dance all the classic major roles in ballet, one of Gabay's most remarkable achievements is that she's still going strong at age 47. That's right, 47. In a profession where most ballerinas might last 10 to 12 years, Gabay has been a prima ballerina for an amazing 29 years. She's the Cal Ripken of ballet. She doesn't call in sick, she fights through injuries, and she simply keeps dancing because she has a passion for her art. Steadfast discipline to diet and exercise, and a blue-collar work ethic instilled by her late parents Clarence and Rose, as a young girl growing up in San Diego, has produced a woman of extraordinary talent and dedication.
I didn't think I would be here this long, but I never said, well, at this age I'm going to stop. It's just kind of been going with the flow and seeing how my body does, and life changes. When I had my daughter, that was sort of a fork in the road, because a lot of people feel that once you have a child, that's it. And I didn't want to do that. And if I felt I couldn't physically continue, then that would be a different story. But once I got back in shape, it was difficult, but I did get back in shape. Then I just still wanted to continue.
The San Jose connection with the Cleveland Ballet goes back to 1985, and Gabay has danced in both cities for both companies. However, when Cleveland folded 9 years ago, Gabay was given the opportunity to return to California and has continued to dance the principal roles for Ballet San Jose. In a demanding profession that has seen virtually all of her contemporaries retire, Gabay simply continues dancing, and that's meant dealing with injuries.
Well, there's a lot of injuries on knees and ankles and joints. A lot of times men with all the partnering and lifting with their backs. But I've just been very, very fortunate that way, where, I've had little things bother me here and there, maybe a hamstring pull or a groin pull, or maybe an ankle that got tweaked during a performance. But other than that, I have to say, my longevity, I feel very fortunate that I've kept going as long as I have. Now you're going to go side, keep renversé, 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 flip.
Over the last few years, Gabay has spent more of her energy focused on choreography in her own dance company, Point of Departure, which returns to Cleveland each summer to perform. Despite the fact that she's considerably older than most ballerinas, Gabay believes that works in her favor in terms of bringing depth and nuance to many of her roles.
He leans you back. Now your arms. And I think also, as you mature, that maturity you can bring all that and experience into the artistic side of it. And what happens in this profession is that you have the artistic side and you have the physical. And I'm fortunate enough to combine those at this mature age of mine. Whereas a lot of younger dancers, they haven't found that artistic maturity experience to delve into those roles yet. And so since I'm still physically capable and I have that maturity, I think it's a nice balance at this point in my career.
So just how long does a 47-year-old single mom with a 7-year-old daughter keep dancing? Well, if you're the dazzling Karen Gabay, age is just a number.
I don't think about it, And what's in an age? I mean, it's just the way things are perceived. You know, at such and such an age, you're supposed to do this, and at this age, and I just never have thought like that. I don't conform.
Karen's done more than just prove herself. She's established herself as an icon in the dance world.
The feeling that you get of just that freedom, of just moving through space, I think that's something that I'll just always love. I just love to dance.